And we are back. How have you been? For you, it might have been days. But for me, it's been moments. Seconds. There's something about saying S's that's really not good. Like, especially when you elongate it like that. When I say, like, sad, it's fine. But when I say substance, it's just like, gah, shit, my ears, why? Knock it off. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Try Not to Grin. This is our weirdo meme series that I love to pieces, funded entirely by you guys over the Discord, and also people who just watch the content, see some memes, and then quickly just bulk post a shit ton of them whenever you get probably after a stream, when you're like, all right, this guy's not the worst, and then you post some memes, or you're like, this guy's worst, I'm gonna give him bad memes. Whatever it is, I'll accept it all and just say thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, remember to stay goddamn hydrated. All right, let's begin. Me laying in bed thinking about why I can't punch hard in my dreams. What? Why you can't punch hard? What does that mean? Also, am I out of frame now? I don't know. I couldn't put my knee on that thing and get my, I don't know, it feels nice. It's not like man spreading, although maybe. It's more of me just having like really weird joints. I don't know what it is, dude. Full pause. I don't know what it is. I know the right way to sit on something is like this, keeping your back straight, and like I'm good. My spine is strong, and all that stuff is in the right order. But for whatever reason, I default to this. To like sitting like that on like one cheek specifically on my side, and then like bending my back to like be perfectly centered. And then I'm like, what is this? What is this weird seat pattern where I'm like this? I can feel like there's pressure on my back is doing a weird thing, and I'm just like, I don't know why. This is where my body's like, no, this is what we want. This is what is healthy for us. And I'm like, I don't think it should be though. I think you're lying to me. Also, do you guys remember what this is? You guys remember? Question. Reply in the comments if you guys know what that is. I'm not trying to bait out comments. I genuinely want to know. This is an old thing. I was debating on taking this away from the set. But yes, we went through a little phase. And I want to get back into that phase. But, yeah, what is this? What is this supposed to be? Being white isn't all that great, because dancing really looks fun. Being white isn't all that great because dancing really looks... Oh, I see, okay. White people can't dance. So you're like, well, it'd be cool if we could participate, but everyone always shits on us. Although, I call it bullshit. That's one of those weird things where, like, people were like, white people can't dance, and then, like, weird fucking Japanese K-pop stands or whatever are like, just going apeshit, and you're like, oh, well, they don't count. They're, like, manufactured, literally, to be, like, weirdly talented in every regard. Anyways, yeah. Get ready, guys. Protect your heart, guard your soul. I went to the beekeeper to get 12 bees. He counted and gave me 13. Sir, you gave me an extra. That's a freebie. It's even worse when you know, like in the last sentence, you're like, I know what it is. That's a freebie. This is the occasional one for me that's rare, that doesn't take my soul and weirdly brings me childlike joy. It's rare, but sometimes it happens. God damn, Adele looking beautiful. When someone says witchcraft isn't real, but then Trump gets COVID on the full moon on October, is Adele holding a book or something? Okay, okay. Also, people are going at Adele for losing weight and whatnot. That was a weird thing. That's like the worst side of the internet. Anyways. God damn it, Fluff. What the fuck is... it's so small. Blue Mage, it's just goofs and gaffs. Got it. Some D&D Among Us things. Love it. Very cute. Can't enjoy them because it's small text, but, you know. Me telling my friends about the D&D session last night. My family concerned about how enthusiastic I'm describing how I stabbed a monster through the eyes and killed another by making it choke on its own blood. I don't really understand that that's possible. I feel like the D&D, the main dude who's running the show has been being a little bit favoring your insanity, which, you know, probably is for the best, but generally speaking, makes for a weird recounting of stories. Yeah, sex is cool, but have you ever earned the trust of a cat? No, honestly, mostly because I don't want to have trust from people who don't love me. But anyway, So, I'm sorry. Even the cat that I liked a lot and was just a really good cat we had, who unfortunately climbed up a fucking light pole for whatever reason, and didn't. Yep. Anyways, she wasn't like this. At best, she would like roll over and be like, "You can rub my stomach, but only for like 2 seconds." And then I'm like, "Okay." And then she left. I was like, "Alright." I was left. And then I opened the door, and then my dog is like, "I love you so much. I want to jump in your arms." And I'm like, "You're scratching me. Your fucking goddamn claws are so long. Jesus Christ, I love you too. Fuck. Shit. How lazy are you? Me. I figured out how to put the... Yeah, you did. Yeah, the cupboard. Got it. Boxes filled with wood. Understood. The Fresh Prince of Despair. This is that one where I love... It's sad because this is like the motherfucking man, Will Smith. Well, I'm not sure if he's the man. After the YouTube bit, he's got kind of less love of the man. But he got cheated on, and people were like... And again, I stand by what I was saying about that whole business where he seemed like weird about it. Almost like as if he was like, I cheated too. So let's just try to be better to one another, you know? Because that was the whole vibe I was getting. This is a bad screenshot, but also, yeah, that would just be shit. It's also worse that she doesn't like, yeah, I made a mistake, you know? She's just like, I discovered shit about myself, and I'm just like, Will, even if you done fucked up as well, that's rough. That's a shit thing to hear. Anyway, my body is a temple, ancient and crumbling, probably cursed or haunted. I never said good. That's a good point. Why do they say that? Yeah, maybe not a new temple. Maybe not like my temple is what they used to kill people on, and unfortunately, I got all the cursed blood and shit all up in me. Many generations of bad body symptoms in my body, which is true. My mom has diabetes as well as a whole slew of other things. My dad's pretty healthy though. I think that was a thing. My mom may have specifically found my dad and been like, "You seem like really healthy." Knock on wood. I don't want anything to go sideways. Anyways. Oh, writing prompt. All you've ever wanted was to be feared and rule the world, but every villainous act you commit backfires. Stealing candy from babies, poisoned candy, baby saved, stealing the baby, abusive parents, threw a woman off a building. Push she needed to unlock her power of flight. She's now your sidekick. This is awesome. I should subscribe to this. This is fucking sick. Anyways, I loved all that. Yeah, that's fucking rad. Anyway, man, I should not subscribe to that. My brain is going fucking apeshit with all that. Ooh-wee. Oh my god. I'm sorry. I'm just all of that. I'm just like, that's cute. What if you did this and this and this and this? You know how I told you guys in the previous part where my imagination set off in like a split second. I was like, okay, here's my idea. Anyways, what did it say? Newly acquired toddler. Mr. Evil Man, you sure are helping a lot of people. Villain. Finishes eating your lunch. Timmy. Daddy's plotting to overthrow the big bank. Sidekick. Oh, that's great, John. They're so corrupt. I'll cancel my plans with Linda tonight. She's gonna love this. Villain crumples up evil plans and throws them across the room. Damn it! The plans land in a recycle bin. I love that. That is like the best thing that's happened to me today. Like this whole thing. I genuinely want to go to writing prompts. Or are they not that good? Are they all kind of like, here's the mystery one? And I'm like, that's not fun. This is absolutely fun. To think of like, what is something that an evil person could do? But the question is he evil? Is he like truly evil, like a sick bastard? But this reminds me of another thing. I seen a board game recently that had a really cool premise, but it was like this evil, dark, evil elf lord who basically killed this hero, and the hero trapped herself in like her sword or something, and now the guy basically can't do evil anymore. So the hero basically won in the end because anyone he kills, the sword like heals them, and he can only use that sword anymore, you know? So it's like this evil guy trying to do evil, but then this hero also being like, no, I'm sorry, and he's healed. And okay, yes, I did cut off your arm, but I replaced it with a mecha arm. And it's just like, oh, god damn you, you bastard sword. So yeah, again, you can find ideas everywhere, especially in board games and stuff like that. A lot of creative people everywhere. I'ma catch me at GF today, damn it. What is this? We got espresso. We got that weird LaCroix. Is that it? It's not a LaCroix. It's something else. Anyways, regardless, we got boba. Boba. I have warrants, like warrants for your arrest, and tacos. Well, everyone loves tacos. Got some money. Got some vodka. Sure about the vodka. Or maybe the warrants is like a play on the thing. Or maybe I'm not reading that right. Maybe warrants is like girls like bad boys or whatever. I don't know. Regardless, cute. I guess. I still can't get over it. That's such a cool thing. I was debating on reading that too. I was debating on like, it's so funny. The things that maybe would make your day, you're just like, fuck it. And then like you're like, well, maybe I shouldn't. And then you read it, and then it makes your day, and you're like, holy shit, that's great. Superman, I can only reserve time for an emergency. Me looking at my corn dog on the ground. Superman, please. Superman. Oh, sorry, I can only reverse time. I didn't say it right. I thought I said reserve time. My brain was just like, you know what? No, that's what it says. I'm like, okay, brain, sure. Like, I hate you, brain. Why do you do this to me? He's just standing there, menacingly. Him. Got it. It's one of those games. I thought the worst one was the, like, not meteors. What was it? Oh, right, Simon Says. Simon Says would get me. I'd be so screwed. I'd be like, well, we're not finishing tasks. When someone is crying and you don't know what to do, I got some toothpaste. I don't know how to help. I just want you to know I'm here. Put me in the direction you want me to be in. Well, let's not say that. My brain immediately went to me ass up, and I was like, let's not say that. When everyone who's played D&D in 1979 was shaming for being nerds, Gary Gygax. I guess you guys aren't ready for that yet. But your kids are going to love it. And then Carthage says, Gary Gygax is the creator of D&D. Nice. Cool, learned something. Oh, but then we got the meme that's acted for me. Grinn, what is this voice? I don't know. Whatever I watch, I tend to replicate unintentionally. So I've been recently watching a lot of that, What We Do in the Shadows, and it's been lovely, but a lot of their accents are just nonsense. So I'm just like, you need to type the address into your internet. I'm begging you to include this in TNT. I swear, I swear on my life, it is safe and amazing. Okay, I need to type this address in. What is the meme though? What is the thing? Everyone was laughing at this on the fucking stream. Okay, listen. You can see it, alright? You got the signal. Can I move now? No, it's still just a real ass. How about here? That's something better. It's right here. It says, trust me. Alright. Is this it? It's just, is this a slug thing? Does they move around? Is that it? That's the whole thing? I kind of wish it was more like loot or something, honestly. It seems like a real disappointing thing. The pervert in me is greatly saddened because it said not safe for work, and all we got was a slug thing. Meanwhile, I got fucking Chinese malware on my goddamn computer. Oh, yay. Fucking great. Yeah, my internet was shit in the bed, so you guys do me dirty like this. Grinn gets high. A wood frog can hold his pee up to 8 minutes. Grinn, cool. That's most things for me. I'm like, okay, sure. That's like, that's me as like an idiot savant, where like he kind of is just good at listening, you know. And I'm just like, I don't understand what the fuck these people are talking about. I'm just hanging out. That's been my existence forever. I've just been like, nice, awesome. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Eye contact and like pitch shift of your voice and like nodding gets you with so much. And they're like, yeah, he understands. And I'm just like, and they leave and I'm just like, good people. That's all I got from that conversation. They seem nice. It's literally it. Regardless, thank you, Beastie, for putting the time into, you know, doing all that, making me in a meme. I appreciate that. Rarely happens. Love to see it. Bit vain, but I love to see it. I'm vain, not you. Okay, anyways. My first ever creation. Judge me harshly. Mind the watermark. It's all good, dude. A little cute watermark's fine. Ooh, we got Goshen Impact. Fuck yes. Fuck yes. We got one girl who's Archer, and we got Maid Waifu, who looks like she's got robotic legs, who is a Zippo and a pickaxe? Why is this? Oh, is this her name? Maybe this is her name, play off their name, I don't know. But cool, cute. What is this? Here's the VTuber thing. What's happening? I shouldn't have made it big. I don't know what this is. Is it cringe me and everything? Is it cringe or cute? I don't know. Regardless, I wanted to kind of talk about the whole VTuber thing. I kind of talked about it on stream quite a bit, but one of you guys were asking me, I think it was Fluff actually, who was asking me on stream, who was like, "What? How do you feel about this?" Or like this and that. And I was like, "I'm not really sure. I haven't really gotten into it." And then like the next that weekend, I actually was looking at YouTube, and then I seen like this one thing pop up, and I was like, "Oh, it's that shark girl that I keep seeing. Oh, it's Fluff's profile. I'll look at it." You guys influence me, unfortunately. But I click and watch, and I'm like, it's kind of endearing. And then I go to the sidebar, and I see a bunch of other kind of VTuber things, which is virtual YouTuber, if you don't know that, or virtual streamer, internet personality, whatever you want to call it. So I looked into them, and I'm like, oh, holy shit. At first, I thought this was just kind of a way for people to, like, kind of be, like kind of capitalize on, like, the weeb aesthetic a little bit, like be like, oh, I'll be your like I've seen some of them do that, which I'm like, it's a little less good, but they're like, I'm your virtual waifu, and I'm like, okay, so you're just kind of playing off of really lonely people. That doesn't seem okay. But then there's other people who, to me, genuinely are like charismatic. That's to me where I think it's very charming. Is like there's some of these VTuber people who are genuinely some of the most charismatic people I've seen on as like an entertainer. Like they're just constantly engaging their chat. They're constantly making jokes. They're like feeding their chat like just a ton of shit for them to play off of and mess around with and have fun with, which is something that's awesome, you know. And again, I feel like that's the thing that I never really thought of. I never really thought of, like, a lot of people when they see VTubers, they're like, oh, is this person maybe is trying to get away with not having to show their face, or maybe that's it. They were gifted with like a beautiful personality, but they don't have exactly a traditional pretty face of what people would determine that to be, or maybe they have insecurity issues, whatever it may be. But or maybe they just were like, fuck it, I look beautiful, but I don't want to show my face and ruin my job or any other thing, right? An extra layer of security. Those are all the things that people's minds go to. But I think the last thing is that some of these people are some of the most genuinely charismatic people ever, and they're just using the idea of like this like cartoon figure to just be that, just to be a layer of security for their like safety or personality, or another thing that they could add. So like they could, again, you could buy dog ears and do all that shit, or you could just pay some person to make you an avatar with this and that. Like I've seen one with like a weird girl with like tentacle things all over her. I was like, okay, I guess. but again, one of the ones that I found, which I really like, but apparently she has some controversy with her, which I'm like, ooh, maybe I shouldn't say that this person's actually genuinely entertaining, at least that for me, is it this weird like cat VTuber called like Naya something. I know she has some drama with her with weirdness. I'm not getting into any of that. I just think genuinely outside of the drama or whatever the heck she was in it, because I don't really know enough about it, but she seemed really charismatic. Like again, I don't mean like cute, I just genuinely mean like people who are good at talking and keeping people engaged and stuff like that, who actually have like a talent for it, you know, outside of just looking like a cat or whatever the fuck, you know. Anyways, I'm down. Good for them. I hope they wish them success on the platforms that they have and all that stuff. Oh no! Holy shit! Teletubbies became amongst us and left? Hot damn, that's the lore? I love it. I love it. Also, have I been saying it wrong for like years now? Is it Kylie? I'm so sorry if it's Kylie. I really am so sorry. If you're a lady and I've been calling you Kyle, I'm so sorry. Or if you're a man and I've been calling you Kyle, I don't know. I apologize. Please correct me if it's a problem. You've been in this community for such a long time, and I can't believe I've been treating you like that for this. I'm so sorry. One of the first people who actually joined the Discord when we were doing Let Die stuff. Anyways, what? What does it say? Fuck, all my homies hate? What does that mean? What do you mean? Always at like a super level, that variance. Holy shit. Okay. Hey, that's the person I was talking about. Yeah, that's the weird one who I actually like. There was a lot that I thought were like really good at what they do, but then there are other ones like this person who I actually ended up watching, and I'm like, holy shit, because she does like Twitch stuff or whatever, but then she has like a YouTube channel where she uploads highlights, and you're like, that's when you're like, holy shit. Okay, no. She's like fostering her community really well. Is Grinn simping? Maybe. Sure. Whatever you want from me. I'll crusade on your ass. Boom. Nobody. Zeus, when some poor farmer left to work. I want to your wife now. Jesus Christ. Isn't that a thing with Zeus though? He got around with everyone. I don't know what it is about this shit, but there's something to me where I just kind of go like, when there's like a person who just does, who fucks everything, you know what I mean? Who's just like, is it a man? Fuck you. Is it a woman? Fuck you too. Is it an old woman? Fuck you too. There's just nothing that's like reserved about them. They're like, you know what? If you seem like a good person, I'll stick my dick in it. That's it. Or I'll receive, or whatever it is. I don't know, something about that where I'm like, all right. Don't know why, but I'm like, all right. Look at that guy. Maybe it's David Bowie, who just seemed like a real good dude, and who kind of set the course of like, I just want to fuck everything kind of vibe, and you're like, what a good guy. what look at that guy, not judging anybody. He is watching TV. Let's do it now. Full moon. What? Bam. Haha, really funny. Oh, it's okay, got it. Very funny. Very cute. Love it. Honestly, guys, I wanted to do this as a thing. And I'm not sure how it'll go because I'm really worried. I'm really worried to do stuff like this where I'm like, guys, what if I said, okay, you guys have this time bracket, this week to this week. I won't look at the Discord at all, and your thing is to upload only Halloween memes. Only Halloween memes for a whole week. Hopefully 2 or 3 people go above and beyond, otherwise there's not going to be that many. And we have like a themed week where we just do Halloween memes for this whole time. We do it and then move on. Although I'm really worried that I'm like, let's do that. And then no one does anything. And I'm like, oh, or I forget that I did that and I don't upload the video on time. And I'm just like, oh, why? Sackety, good to see you, buddy. You say, when you tell a funny story to your mom and it turns into a lecture, I just want to make you laugh. I don't think I would have that much of a thing. I've heard the joke before where it's like, when you tell your mom a story, but then she ends up getting mad at you. But I love I just wanted to make you happy. That's all I wanted. My thing, dude, is that like, and this is bad. This is really bad. But I've fully given up on like telling anybody things I like in my family circle, because the amount of times I was trying to explain. Holy shit! I was trying to explain the reason why I like What We Do in the Shadows, the TV show I was telling you guys about last thing, and I was like, I'm trying to tell my mom about it, and she was just so like, okay, oh, it's cool. Like I could just tell. I'm bad at that. I'm one of the few people who are like dudes who can really pick up on emotion fucking really well. Like I beat women on this shit when it comes to being able to like, oh, you're upset. Oh, I can see right through you kind of vibe. So I could tell people are just super disinterested, and I'm like, okay, so then I end up just being like, what do you got going on? Because I also like that. I also like hearing about what other people are going on, but I'm also like, that's why I'm like, you guys are real too, like, the grand scheme of things, thank God I got you guys as well. When you do like streams, you guys are like, what you watching, Grinn? And I'm like, oh, I'm watching the show. And you guys are like, oh, I watch it too. It's great. And I'm like, ah. It's the best. You guys keep me sane and all that stuff. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for your time. That is going to end it and wrap it up. But I appreciate you all so much for watching. This was a longer Try Not to Grinn. Hot damn, 30 minutes. Hopefully I can cut that down to 25. But thank you so much for your time. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, as well as there's 2 videos over there, as well as 2 subscriber buttons real close to me. I'm off to go edit and work on that mask I showed you guys last part. Nope, I'm gonna make a video on What We Do in the Shadows. Yes, cool. Thank you and goodbye. Love you. Wait.